And we welcome you to Northeast Community Credit Union Ballpark. We apologize for the delay, but wasn't a thing we could do about it. It was technology. Facebook locked up on us, and we had to call in the cavalry. That would be Carrie Taylor, God bless her. She came home from her home and worked on it and fixed it, and we're here. So that's why we're just now getting on. We're in the, let's see where we are. We're in the bottom of the third inning. Cole Crossig's putting on a show. Crossig has struck out, 5 Patriots. He's throwing a no-hitter right now. And so we lead at 2-0 on an RBI single by J.D. Hooks and an RBI single by Seth Holly. So we're in the third inning. Leadoff man is J.D. Hooks at first with a walk, and here's Schlegel at the plate, who struck out his first time up back in the first. Here's your lineup. Justin Whitehead at third, batting second. Ryan Casting, shortstop, batting third. Your catcher, J.D. Hooks. Red Schlegel, who's at the plate, bats fourth. Cleanup batter out of right field. Batting fifth and playing first base, Bo Armstrong. Batting sixth tonight, Carter Reese plays second. Marshall Holtzclaw will bat seventh and is batting seventh and playing center field. Seth Holly DHing tonight. For your pitcher, Cole Crosig, he bats eighth with an RBI single already under his belt. And Elijah Ambrose will bat ninth, his batting ninth and playing left field. So RBI for Holly, for Seth Holly on the season now. Seth with an RBI to plate number 3 on the season for Holly. Cyclones lead at 2-0 here. Holly RBI number 3. And for J.D. Hooks, RBI number 11 makes it 12 now. He's tied with Whitehead and Armstrong for club leadership. So Hooks got 12 RBIs. So Mike Korn arguing a call. I'm not sure what it is. I was in the process of getting everything set up and hooked up and helping Carrie, so wasn't even looking on the field, quite frankly. But there has been a discussion of sorts, to say the least, here between Mike Korn and the home plate umpire, Joe Brown, and the field umpire, James Stutz. So we welcome you. For the East Patriots, again, so far, Cole Crossig's had it all his way. He has struck out 5 and has spun a no-hitter through 3 at-bats for East. We're in the bottom of the third. It is Luke Blevins at center, T.K. Crowder batting second doing the catching, Jonah Smith pitching. He bats third. Peyton Lingerfeld, shortstop, bats cleanup, batting fifth. Quentin Thompson, the first baseman, batting sixth, and playing left field is Austin Moore, and batting seventh and playing right field, Nathan Hodge. Batting eighth and doing the DHing is Karsten Toole for the third baseman, Braylon Mullins, and batting ninth and playing second base is Hayden Jones. So Mike Korn still in a verbal discussion with home plate umpire Joe Brown. I want to say publicly thanks to 2 people. Number one, Carrie Taylor being out here tonight and coming out from her home to fix this for us. I'm not even sure. She's not even sure. She just hit enough buttons it worked. A little bit more than that. And Dr. Eric Carter, got to give him big props because he got me fixed. And we have determined his allergies, and he fixed me upstairs. Nearly lost my voice, and he got it back for me. So thank you, Dr. Eric Carter, Lingerfield Drug Center, one of our great sponsors. Let's get into play. Here it is, 1-2 count. And that one hit him right square in the back. Couldn't get out of the way of that one. Ouch. That's the second hit batsman. He popped Whitehead back in the second, so Jonah Smith's got J.D. Hooks is ruled out. We'll see what that was about. He went down, stole second, and I guess they tagged him. I'm not sure. He went on a head-first slide, slid through the legs of the second baseman. Actually, the legs of shortstop Lingerfeld. He's ruled out. So 1 out, 1 on. Here's Armstrong. Walked his first time up, come around to score the second run of the ball game. 2-0 Cyclones in the bottom of the third of a scheduled 7. Tomorrow, a huge doubleheader here. And it's senior night, honoring our 5 seniors, and we'll go in there about 5 o'clock to get all the festivities, capturing senior night, and then a big doubleheader with Crockett. Big. Throw to first, back in diving safely. The standings coming into the games tonight. In the league, in first place is Daniel Boone at 6-2. We're in second, tied with Crockett. We're both 4-2. Tennessee High right now at 4-4, and East team is 0-8. Throw to first again. Taking the throw is Thompson back in safely. Is to the outside, outfield side part of the bag is Red Schlegel. 1 out, 1 on in the third. We lead 2-0. Pitching, swing and a miss by Bo Armstrong. Smith looking for his first strikeout of the ball game. 2 runs, 3 hits, a single hooks, a single with an RBI beside it for Seth Hawley, and then a single for Elijah Ambrose. Another throw back to first, paying a lot of attention to Slagle. So in the league tonight, of course, East and Elizabethton here. Boone and Crockett are playing. That's a biggie in Jonesboro. And we, of course, have East, and Tennessee High has the night off. 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Shortstop says, I've got it around second. Lingerfeld pops it. Cowhide pulls it in, 2 down. 2 out for Carter Reese. Dropped a perfect sack bunt, first time up. Armstrong had walked, and he dropped a bunt 2-3 out in front of the plate. Catcher, the first baseman, did an excellent job. Textbook bunt to sacrifice himself to get the runner down to second by Carter Reese. Smith working from the stretch. Slagle dives back in again. Team batting average coming in for the Cyclones at .265. 2 homers, both by Slagle, 90 RBIs in the season. Club leadership is Whitehead, Armstrong, now Hooks, all with 12. Throw down to second. Slagle's in with a stolen base. Pretty good throw by TK Crowder, but a stolen base for Slagle. Rhett's in scoring position now. See what Reese can do with him. Carter batting .255. No homers. He's got 10 RBIs. He and Casting right behind the leaders with 10 each. Thomas brings it. Or rather Smith. Slow ground ball to Lingerfeld on 3 hops, fields, throws, sails on him. Hit the dugout fence. E6 run, scores 3-0. Out of the inning, ground ball. It's a sailing throw by Lingerfeld. Hits the front screen of the dugout fencing, scoring. Slagle running with 2 out from the second base bag. That stolen base big. 3-0 Cyclones. Reese stays on the first on E6 by the Patriot shortstop. Here's Marshall Holtzclaw. Popped out on a bunt attempt and foul ground to the catcher. Made a great catch. Back in the second. Here's one sails on him down to second. Here's the throw, and he's in with a stolen base. So Holtzclaw popped it up first base side of the foul ground area, and Crowder went and dove on it with slid on 2 knees to get out and make that catch on a pop foul. Great job of the East catcher on that play, TK Crowder. 2 out, a run in. We lead at 3-0 in the third. Jonas Smith, your man on the mound, brings it. Holtzclaw misses outside, 2-0. 3 runs, 2 of them earned. The last one, of course, was not, but it still counts on the board. Smith checks him out at second. Very deliberate here, this youngster. For Sullivan East, bringing it, sidearm, and it nearly got him, spun him around, and it's 3-0. But continues, Seth Hawley's on deck. Thanks for being with us. Sorry about the delay. Had absolutely no control of that one. Facebook, between the sports show, Chick-fil-A, and here, I'm not sure what it did. 3-0 count, got the green light, fouls it back. Not sure what it was, but Gary Taylor worked her magic again. Thank you, lady. 3 balls and a strike to your 2-out batter. It's Marshall Holtzclaw. 3-0 Cyclones in the third. Smith brings it. Fouls it back. We played them twice. This is our third and final time of the regular season. We beat them on the 9th of March 15-0. The next day we beat them 6-0. Had a total of 2 hits in 2 games. That was it. Both of them by Peyton Lingerfeld. Our pitching staff did a yeoman's job on those 2 games against East, and they're trying to take all 3 of the regular season games. Payoff pitch, swing and a miss. Strikeout Smith, first one of the ball game. Inning over, we played 3. Cyclones pick up a run on no hits. There was 1 error, and they leave 1. We go to the 4th. We lead at 3-0. Cole Crosley's putting on the show. Come back with us. You're watching Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
We're proud to help our region move forward and help reopen every business we can.
After a long, hard day at work, all you want to do is relax at home, right? But how can you possibly relax when your home's not comfortable? If you want to feel more comfortable at home, give Advanced Heat Pump Systems a call today. With over 30 years of experience and the most innovative solutions, you can rest assured that Advanced Heat Pump Systems will make your home more comfortable. Give them a call today, 926-2665, or visit them online at advancedheatpump.com.
Leading off for the Patriots in the top of the fourth inning, catcher number 3, T.K. Crowder.
T.K. Crowder says Nick Miller gets a start, and he's exactly right. We go to the fourth inning. We lead at 3-0. Cole Krosick with a 5-strikeout no-hitter going right now. Pitching Cole, taking Crowder. It's off speed, and it is a strike call, says Joe Brown. Crowder, Smith, and Lingerfeld, 2, 3, and 4 in the East. Fourth inning, we lead 3-0. Krosick kicks and fires. 0-1 pitch. Shoots it to center field. That will be a base hit. Into the gap. Cutting it off quickly. Holtzclaw gets it back in. Good job of Marshall. Closing the gap. Holds him to a leadoff single. No hitters gone. And a first hit of the ball game for the Patriots. Here's Jonah Smith. Walked his first time up. The only walk of the ball game issued so far by Cole Krosick. Cole's numbers again making his the record of 2-1. See how many starts he's made. Okay, this sheet doesn't have that. First pitch is down and away, but a strike call. Nice pitch. Krosick with now 5 tonight, 19 strikeouts total. Third on the ball club behind Buckles and their leaders, Red Slagle. I dare say you see those two tomorrow night. 0-1 pitch, swing, and a miss. 0-2. Cole in 20 innings of work. 16 hits, 14 runs, 8 of those earned. He's walked 13 and struck out 19. And now 24 innings of baseball. Inside and tight, downstairs, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Tomorrow night, need to be here. It's going to be a great night. Weather-wise, we're honoring the seniors, and it's a big, big doubleheader. The 2 first-place teams. Your Cyclones and a very talented Crockett team out of Jonesboro. They're playing Boone tonight. And we'll have them here tomorrow night for 2. 1-2 pitch. Ground ball. Chopper. Fielded. Casting. Second base. Back to first. Can't get it done, but the fielder's choice took out that lead man. Nice job. Staying in there was Carter Escher, second baseman, in for the injured Jack Blevins. Hung in there, coming in hard. 1 away. Here's Lingerfeld, flied out to Holtzclaw, put him on his horse. Had to go back deep into center field, reach up, make the catch to end the first inning. Lingerfeld gave it a drive. Fourth inning, we lead 3-0. 1 out, 1 on for the Patriots. Bringing it, bouncing it up there, good block by J.D. Hooks. Again, East is 0-8 in the league. 4-15 on the season. They're coming off a win over Twin Springs. We, meanwhile, are 8-12, and we are 4-2 in the league. Good for second place behind front-running Daniel Boone. The Boone and Crockett are playing tonight, so one of those 2 teams will have 3 losses after tonight. Boone's 6-2, Crockett's 4-2. Krosick kicks and fires upstairs, 2-1. How about Evan Carter? Another home run over the weekend. Had 2, jacked 2 of them out of Dodger Stadium. I love it. In fact, took a picture on my phone last night. It was too cool. 2-1 pitch. Upstairs 3-1. Had a picture of the top hitters of the game. For the Rangers was Evan Carter. Right beside him for the Dodgers was Shohei Ohtani. How about that? Evan Carter from Elizabethton. Being mentioned in the same lingo's probably the greatest player right now in baseball, Ohtani. 3-1 pitch. Strike 2 call. Nice pitch. Cole painted an outside corner. Nice call with J.D. Hooks and runs full now. 1 out, 1 on to the fourth. We lead 3-0. Quentin Thompson on deck for the Patriots. Bringing it. Payoff pitch. Upstairs out of the strike zone. Popped him up and backing out of play. Braves have got Miami tonight. Grant Holmes for the Bravos and Eduardo Perez will go for the Marlins. We'll keep you up to date on Big League Baseball tonight. And thank you for being with us, and we apologize for the technology, the delay getting on, but had absolutely nothing to do with it. Payoff pitch downstairs, ball 4, second walk. The ball game issued by Cole Krosick. Tying run comes to the plate, or actually the go-ahead run comes to the plate. Tying runs at first now. 1 out, 2 men on for Quentin Thompson. And Coach Corner come right out of that third base dugout with a pretty good gait to go up and talk to his team. And we'll see what they come up with. So the tying run at first, the go-ahead run at the plate now. And I got that wrong. My apology. The tying run is at the plate. 3-0 Cyclones. Top of the fourth, 1 out, 1 on. I'm sorry, 1 out, 2 men on. And here's right-hand batting Quentin Thompson. Grounded out to short to lead off the second inning. Pitching. Misses downstairs. Tying run to the plate here in the fourth for the Patriots. They've got only 1 base hit in the game to lead off single this inning. 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Cole ran it in on the right-handed batter. 1 ball, 1 strike. Krosick 5 strikeouts, 2 walks, and 1 hit so far. And 0 runs, which is the key stat. We lead 3-0. 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Bat down the foul. JD pops off the mask. It's backing out of play. JD pops that mask, going after it like rats after cheese. He's on it. She's fouled back, and it's 1-2 now. Cole Krosick struck out 1 in the first, 2 in the second, and 2 more last inning. We're in the fourth. Tying run to the plate here for Easton, a 3-0 Cyclone lead. 1-2 pitch. Off speed, and it just missed outside. 2-2. Strikeout sponsor, Double C Western Supply. They got that sale going on. Anything that's got a dot on it, there's a 40% dot and a 60% dot. 2-2 pitch. Ground ball foul. He ripped it. A foul ball. Count stays at 2-2. Hello, Debbie Holmes. Thank you, dear. Yep. Appreciate you being with us, lady, very much. Krosick, 2-2 pitch, kicks and brings it. Fouls him back. Thompson being the tough customer, the first baseman for the Patriots. This tournament cranks up April the 29th, not that far away. You can do the math. About 16 days out, 2 weeks away, we'll start tournament play when it really gets interesting. At Thomas Stadium at East Tennessee State's where the tournament's going to be. 2-2 pitch. Fouled again, backing out of play. It's $8 every time it goes out of play unless they can bring the ball back in. That's what it cost. Coach Corner will go $8. $8. New baseball, new signals from J.D. Hooks. Krosick checks him, brings it. Pops him up again. This one, J.D.'s popped that mask, and it's look out, back up in the stands here. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runners at second and Jonah Smith at first and Peyton Lingerfeld. 1 out of the inning and the tying run is at the plate. It's 3-0 Elizabethton. So we have East here tonight, obviously. Crockett a double dip here tomorrow. A single game Wednesday at Crockett. That will complete the 3. You got to face them in the regular season. Then we have road trips Monday and Tuesday at Boone and Tennessee I next week. 2-2 pitch. Fly ball, left field. Going back, he tagged it pretty good, playing it perfectly. Great job. Elijah Ambrose went back about 6 or 7 steps, planted and waited on the fly ball, hit into his cowhide. 2 down. Perfectly played by Elijah Ambrose. 2 away in the East 4th inning.
The left fielder, number 22, Austin Warren.
Here's Austin Warren. One of the Krosick strikeout victims on a swinging strike back in the 2nd inning. Time called. A courtesy runner out second base now for East.
Courtesy runner for the Patriots, number 8, Ashby Snyder.
Ashby Snyder running out of second. So Cole will again work from the stretch. 2 on, 2 out in the fourth. We're up 3-0. Slagle swung way around in right field. If this left-hander can drop it down the right field line, he's got some running room. Strike called. Nice pitch, Cole Krosick. Painted the outside corner, strike one called. Our JV played earlier tonight, and they won 9-4. So congratulations to the JV team. Cyclones. Tomorrow night, senior night. Come out, support, and salute our seniors. 5 dandies. 0-1 pitch, and it's just missed 1-1. Warner J.D. Hooks, Justin Whitehead, Jack Blevins, Rhett Slagle, and Jackson Buckles. Those are some good ones. What impact they've had on our baseball program. Krosick, 1-1 pitch. Fly ball, right field. Slagle going back, circling, and camping, and got it. Inning over, no runs on 1 hit, no errors. They strand 2. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Cyclones maintain a 3-0 lead. You're watching Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
Millions of dollars of furniture in stock right now. Are you tired of hearing what you want is sold out? We have the largest selection of in-stock furniture in the area. We receive truckloads every day of special buys ready for you to pick up today or have delivered. Come get your new furniture at Cannon's Furniture in downtown Elizabethton.
We're back. We're ready to go. Andrew Lewis, Northeast Community Credit Union. Readers are winners. Year number 2. We're jacked up to do it again this year.
We're so excited.
Yep, we are excited. And so it's a chance for these kids at Eastside Elementary, Westside Elementary, and Harold McCormick Elementary win some cool prizes for reading. What's going on?
The first 9 weeks, we're going to be giving out those cool water bottles. Second 9 weeks, T-shirts.
T-shirts with a new design.
Absolutely. New color, all that fun stuff. The third 9 weeks, we're going to have a sweet new sticker. We'll get more into that later. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Whole point is readers are winners year number 2 at the 3 elementary schools and Elizabethton City Schools. Thanks to Northeast Community Credit Union. They're paying for all this to their corporate sponsor, and we love them for doing that. The bottom line is leaders are readers, readers are winners. Year number 2, getting ready to get started up soon, like right now, right away, for all these youngsters, again, at Harold McCormick, Westside and Eastside Elementary. Big thanks to the Northeast Community Credit Union for partnering with us to do Readers Are Winners in Elizabethton City Schools. Here's Seth Holland, the Cyclone fourth, RBI single for Seth. His first and only at bat of the ball game, back in the second. His third RBI of the season for Seth, DHing tonight for Cole Krosick. 3-0 Cyclones in the bottom of the fourth. 1-0 pitch. Upstairs, good eye, 2-0. Holly, one of our juniors of Cyclone baseball, 2-0 pitch. Fouled back, 2 balls and a strike. Smith, long look to his catcher, TK Crowder, brings a 2-1 pitch. Downstairs, 3-1. Ball 3, 3-1. Three-one pitch, ground ball over top of the mound, charging Lingerfeld at short. Fields throws, low throw. Nope, I got him. Nice dig. Thought he'd beat it. Nice play, Lingerfeld. Better play by Thompson at first. Nice job of the East infield. 6-3 on the put out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Heck of a pickup by Lingerfeld at short and a big dig out by Thompson at first. Here's Ambrose singled his first time up. 3-0 Cyclones in the fourth. So we'll go in there about 5 o'clock tomorrow night. We don't want to miss senior night. Get capturing those 5 youngsters. Fastball misses outside, 1-0. Ambrose came in batting .286, picked up another base hit. That would be for him number 13 of the season. One out, top of the order on deck is Whitehead. 1-0 pitch into the bat, foul to the east dugout. 1 ball, 1 strike. Holly, Ambrose, and Whitehead here. 8-9-1 in the Cyclone fourth. So tomorrow, Biggie double dipper right back off the glove of Smith. This could be trouble. Down the line, hustling, and he's safe. Great job, Elijah Ambrose. It ricocheted off the glove of Smith, picked up at the second baseman, did all he could do, made a nice play by it. A bang play, but it was not enough, and so an infield hit for Ambrose. And that'll be it for Jonah Smith. Coming in from center field, Luke Blevins to pitch. You got to break into action. You're watching Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
Hey there, neighbors. Todd Houston here with the Elizabethton Church of Christ, wishing you a very happy new year and a wildly successful 2026. I'd like to invite you to come and get to know our family here at Elizabethton as we are seeking to be more like our Lord every day. We're no perfect people, but we're a people that love the Lord and love you. We'd love to get to know you. If you'd like to join us, our times are at 10 and 11 a.m. on Sunday, 6:30 p.m., and then again Wednesday evening at 7. You can find us on Facebook or at elizabettoncoc.org.
Tom Taylor Sports Show, graduation, Mother's Day. What do you got for us here from the Jeweler's Bench?
We have lots of stuff, Tom. We've got Pandora, we have watches, we have E. Newton, pearls, diamonds, diamond earrings, you name it. We got it.
Yep. Birthstones.
Birthstones.
Year-round birthstones, of course. Pearls, you mentioned watches. So they run the gamut, graduation, guys and girls, and certainly for Mother's Day. Liberal layaway policy. Tell us about your layaway policy.
So put it in layaway, make a down payment, and then as long as you're making a monthly payment, we give you typically as long as you need.
Mm-hmm. So graduations, Mother's Day, right around the corner. Stop by here. Hours are open.
We're open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 6, and on Saturday, 9:30 to 4.
And how do we find you on social media?
Facebook and Instagram, and then website is jewelersbench10.com.
And the phone number is
542-5600.
There you go. Proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports. Tom Taylor Sports Show, your jewelry needs for Mother's Day and graduation right here at the Jeweler's Bench in Elizabethton. Luke Blevins gets the baseball now, coming out of center field to pitch to Whitehead at the top of the order. 1 out, 1 on in the fourth. We lead 3-0. Thanks for being with us here on a beautiful night for baseball at the ballpark. Man, it is nice out here. Goodness. How good is it? Right now, the temperature is 71 degrees. Here's Whitehead. Whitehead will switch it and go left here. Pitching, taking, and throw down to second, and he is out. They got him. 2-6 on the put out. So Ambrose thrown out, caught stealing 2-6. There's 2 out in the inning now. So Justin will turn around and bat right-handed against the lefty, Blevins. Batted left to protect the batter, or the runner, I should say, and he got thrown out. 1-0 pitch. Way to the backstop, 2-0. Single Hook, single Holly, single Ambrose, infield hit Ambrose. Elijah 2 for 2 in that 9 spot. 3-0 Cyclones in the bottom of the fourth. Foul tip. 2-1. It doesn't really get much better than this down here on the river. Just a light breeze and very, very nice. 2-1 pitch. Bounced up there. Look out in the stands. Everybody's pretty much in T-shirts and shorts. A couple long sleeve shirts, not many. On Monday, April the 13th. Can you believe that? Where is this month going? We're almost at the halfway point on Wednesday. 3-1 pitch. Downstairs, ball 4, Whitehead. Got hit his last time up. He'll trot the first 2-out runner for Ryan Casting.
Now
Popped out to short with the bases loaded in the
number
second.
21, Ryan Casting.
Into a fielder's choice back in the first. Came around to score the first run of the ball game. Casting scored, Bo Armstrong scored, and Rhett Slegel touched home plate for the 3 runs tonight. Big lead over first, a huge lead. Bringing it, off-speed pitch and a strike call. Nice pitch by Luke Blevins. Whited 1, 2, 2.5. Creeping out to a 3-step lead off the bag at first. Wow. And he'll throw that way, and he's back in. Coach Diaz gets him back over in the bag. 2 out here in the fourth. We lead 3-0. Way to the backstop. Going down to second base. On a wild pitch is Whitehead. TK Crowder had no chance on that one. Hello, George Young, Donna Treadway. Appreciate you kids watching. Becky Muncie's watching. Axel Steins, 1-1 pitch. Drop foul. East first base dugout, 1-2. If it continues, J.D. Hooks is on deck. Senior night tomorrow night, a big doubleheader against Crockett. That's the ones that got weathered out earlier in the season. Going to play 2 here tomorrow night and 1 single game on Wednesday in Jonesboro. To complete the required, everybody plays each other 3 times in the league. As I said, the tournament starts in 2 weeks. A little over 2 weeks. 16 days away on the 29th. 1-2 pitch. Inside. Good eye by Casting. It's 2-2. We'll finish our commitments with Boone and Tennessee I next week. 2-2 pitch. Shot down the left field line. A foul ball. Not by much. Ryan missed at least a double by about a foot to the left of the left field foul line. Count holds at 2-2. Maybe a Tennessee I next week if they got room for us in the press box. Boone, I don't even know where the press box is out there, so I know there's no room. They've reconfigured the field. It's nicely done, but I don't know where the press box is. 2-2 pitch. Shot to left field. That'll fall for a base hit. Casting will plate him. RBI for Ryan. Takes a big turn and stops at first with a run-producing 2-out single for Ryan Casting. Nice piece of hitting on a 2-strike count by Casting. And for Ryan Casting, RBI on the season for Casting at number 11. Scoring on the run would be Whitehead, of course. And so Casting with an RBI standing at first base. It's J.D. Hooks' turn. So base hit for the Cyclones on the night at number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4-0 Betsy in the bottom of the fourth. So Casting at first. Ambrose with an infield hit earlier. Got thrown out trying to steal second. And Casting now with a 2-out run-producing single into left field. Went with the pitch and shot in the left. His 11th RBI of the season. Here's Hooks. He picked up RBI number 12 back in the first. RBI single.
The catcher, number 2, J.D.
Back up the middle. Hooks with that RBI single. The plate Casting back in the first. And walked to lead off the third inning. 1 for 1. J.D. can rip the hide off this ball if he gets a hold of it. He can swing it. And a strike called. It was. Nice pitch. Hooks came in batting .308 for the Cyclones. 3 doubles, a triple, and now 12 RBIs in the season for number 2. 0-1 pitch, runner going, pitch out, throw down to second. It's a high throw. He's in with a stolen base. Casting in with an SB. It's the third stolen base of the ball game for the Cyclones. Hooks has got him in scoring position here. 4-0 Cyclones, 2 out in the fourth. So Luke Blevins in relief of Jonah Smith. Checks him at second. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Outside and upstairs, 2-1. So back at it here tomorrow. If you get a chance, come out and watch it. It's senior night, and it's going to be a big, big doubleheader. This conference race. Right now we're tied for first. Tied for second. Outside and misses. Told you Boone's 6-2 and Crockett is 4-2. We're 4-2, and Boone and Crockett are playing each other tonight in Jonesboro. So somebody will have 3 losses after that one, and this one misses. Ball 4. JD, his second walk of the ball game. Here's Slagle. Struck out and got hit by a pitch.
Now batting the right fielder, number 8, Rhett Slagle.
Marlins lead the Braves 3-2 in the bottom of the fourth inning in Atlanta. Minnesota all over the Red Sox in the second. 11-0 Minnesota. Wow. Phillies lead the Cubs 9-2 in the sixth. We'll get the rest of the scores in a moment. That's what Red can do here. Cleanup batter. Strikeout and a hit batsman. Pitching. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Arizona leads Baltimore 7-1 in the sixth inning. Sixth inning, Pirates over Washington 5-1. Pirates in first place in the Central. Yankees lead the Angels 4-1 in the fourth at Yankee Stadium. 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Cleveland and the Cardinals are tied up 1-1 in the third in St. Louis. Seattle leads Houston 6-2. I'm sorry, that is a final. Seattle defeating Houston 6-2 tonight. 0-2 pitch. Check swing, fouled him back. The Mets and the Dodgers later tonight, as will be the Rangers and the Athletics. Evan Carter and the boys will be in California on the left coast to take on the A's, both tied for first in the American League West at 8-7. 2 out, a runner at second for Red Slagle. He's in the hole, no balls and 2 strikes. Bringing it. Fouled back, big rip. Big cut with the big guy. 2 home runs this season for the team. They both have come off his bat. No balls and 2 strikes now to Red Slagle. On deck continues Bo Armstrong. 0-2 pitch. Misses way outside, and Crowder reaches out and gets it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Keeps it out in front of him. Tournament's going to be fun, folks. It's a wide-open tournament. Always is. Crockett, Boone, us, Tennessee High and East. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out swinging. That's the inning. For the Cyclones in the fourth inning, pick up a run on a couple of base hits. We played 4. Elizabethton leads it 4-0. You're watching 2026 Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball. Now this from one of our great sponsors, making it go to get folks at Cannon's Furniture in downtown Elizabethton. Why Cannon's Fine Home Furnishings in downtown Elizabethton?
When everything goes corporate and everybody, you walk in and you're customer number 1,799, here you're Tom, and we know who Tom is, we know who you are, and we do it the old-fashioned way, so we're big enough now that we can take care of everybody and we can, get the good deals, we get the volume discounts and all that kind of stuff, and we're one of the last family-owned furniture stores in East Tennessee. But we're small enough that we know who you are and we can take care of you.
Absolutely. Social media, how do we find you?
We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram, at cannonshomestore.com on the internet. And just look up Cannon's Fine Home Furnishings on Facebook.
Hours are open?
Monday through Friday, 10 to 6, and Saturday, 9 to 5.
And the magic phone number to call.
423-543-6937.
Be loyal, buy local. Biden Elizabeth from Cannon's Fine Home Furnishings, proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Four in the books will go to the fifth inning, leading 4-0. Cyclones 4 runs on 5 base hits. Cole Crossings held the Patriots to 1 hit. 1 hit shutout with 5 strikeouts so far. The 1 hit's been T.K. Crowder's leadoff single in the 4th inning. We go to the 5th. It'll be 7, 8, 9. Hodge, Toole, and Jones for the Patriots. Or Cole Crossing he'll face. Hey, don't forget Big John's Closeouts got those paints and stains on sale through the 19th, which will be this weekend. $15 a gallon off of the Cabot stain line. Anything that's Cabot will be $15 off of the mail-in rebate, up to 5 gallons. So you're gonna save $75 up to 5 gallons of stain from Cabot. And the Valspar medallion paints, $12 off a gallon, up to $60. Get 5 gallons there. Pitch, strike call to start the inning. So Cabot stains and Valspar paints, big time reduction. 15 gallons off of it's through Sunday. Delayed swing, foul back in all 0-2. This is Nathan Hodge, struck out the end of the 2nd inning, one of Kralzik's 5 victims so far. 4-0 Cyclones in the 5th of a scheduled 7. Cole delivers. Shot back up the middle and a base hit on a 2-strike pitch. Nice swinging single for Nathan Hodge. Base hit number 2 of the ball game for the Patriots. And here's Carson Toole.
Designated hitter number 18, Karsten Toole.
Karsten DHing for Raylan Mullins down at 3rd. Don't forget your Chick-fil-A drive-thru is open till 10 o'clock tonight here in Betsy. Squares the bunt, pulls it back, throw to first, and puts a tag on. He's back in safe. Whitehead charging for 3rd. In the event that bunt was playable, and it was not. Misses ball 1. We were at Chick-fil-A today with the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Welcome brand new sponsor onto the sponsor family. 1-0 pitch, nope, throw to first. Armstrong applies the tags, back in safe. We welcome Merle Norman of Elizabethton and Gigi's Boutique, brand new sponsors to the family. She was there today, Gina Pritz. There's a squared bunt, gets by hooks, not very far. Runner cannot advance, and it's 2-0. Downtown Elizabethton. They will have a spray tan station open there starting Monday of next week. They're finishing putting stand-up spray tan station so you can get bronzed. At Merle Norman of Elizabethton, downtown Betsy. There on the left as you're coming down. I think it's on the second block, first block, second block. Be the second block. Lead man on Hodge over at first. This is Karsten Toole. 2 balls, no strikes. Kralzik. We're in the 5th. We lead 4-0. Kralzik brings it, 2-0 pitch. Squares the bunt, pulls it back, and misses. It's 3-0. Purely an assumption, tomorrow night you'll see Slagle and Buckles, I would think. But there again, I'm not Mike Korn. But he's throwing Kralzik tonight here on the Monday night. 3-0 pitch. Strike called. Squared the bunt, pulled it back. Strike called all the way to Toole. 3-1. Cole Kralzik brings the 3-1 pitch, and it's downstairs, ball 4. First 2 on board with the Patriots in the 5th. It brings up Hayden Jones. He struck out his first time up, an only plate appearance. for Crossing. Gets walk number 3 of the ball game with 5 strikeouts and 2 hits. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. We lead at 4-0. Here's Jones, number 4 on his uniform. Red top, blue numerals trimmed out in white, and gray bottoms. Squares to bunt, throws out to second, and right there was Carter reached to apply the tag. He's back in, not by much. That was a close play. Coach Korn coming out of third base dugout, going through the signals. First 2 on board here. He's trying to do something in the 5th inning, down 4. Kralzik pulls it back upstairs. Remember, we played them twice. They've yet to score a run on us. Coach Korn will come out of the dugout real quick. We beat them 15-0 and 6-0. They've not scored on us this year. We outscored them 21-0. Let's see. He'll make a pretty rapid gait out there to talk to these players when he's infield. Gives us a chance to step away for a Cobb salad from Chick-fil-A.
Hey, it's your girl Mayani. A little thing that I love about the Chick-fil-A Cobb salad is the chicken. Literally, the nuggets, they smack. When you put those nuggets in the salad, it just brings the salad to life. I'll give it a 10 out of 10.
Hi, I'm Jasmine. And a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A market salad is that the chicken is super juicy and the apples can be a little tangy, also a little sweet as well. So there's just a ton of different flavors. It's just so good.
Meeting of the mound is over. Play about to resume here. Cole goes to work on Hayden Jones. 1-0 count to the Patriots' second baseman. Squares the bunt, pulls it back, and it's upstairs, and it's 2-0. Crossing put him out in order in the second and third inning, back to back. Had only 1 base run in the first inning. 2-0 pitch. Squares the bunt, pulls it back, charging from first is Armstrong, and it's upstairs, ball 3, 3-0. On deck will be the top of the order, and the pitcher, Luke Blevins. Cyclones 4, Patriots nothing. 2-1, nobody out for East in the top of the 5th. 3-0 pitch. Pulls it back, ball 4-on-4. Coles had back-to-back walks, and we go to the top of the order with Luke Blevins. Struck out twice in the game to Kralzik. No place to put him. Bases are loaded for the Patriots. Hodge down at third. At second with a walk is Toole. At first with a walk, obviously, is Hayden Jones. Coach Korn out for his second trip. That'll do it. Kralzik will be lifted, and we'll have a change on the mound. We'll take a break. We'll be right back after this from Big John's Closeouts. You're watching Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball. Talking to Mike Barnett, the owner of Big John's Closeouts. Proud sponsor of the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. Why buy here from the local guy versus the big box chain stores?
Well, I think, one of the things you have to consider when you're talking about buying local is you're supporting people that live in your community, that worship with you, that are involved in civic groups with you, that your neighbors, people that you've known for years, and also, the proceeds stay right here in Carter County. They go to not only pay the taxes here and stuff, which any business that exists here does, but it supports athletic programs, it supports nonprofits, it supports needs within the community, maybe where you've got a veteran that has a need or something that we can help offset the cost to discounts or donations, and stuff. Then we get hit with that quite a bit, as far as that nature. So we're able to help the community as well as encourage our young people, both from small all the way up to high school, with banners, sponsoring their sports teams and stuff of that nature. Plus, we have a vested interest in helping the customer that comes in. We want them to get the right item for the job and leave with what they need to finish that job. We want to listen to them, understand what they're doing, and they're not just to us just a number, if you would. They're someone we want to build a relationship with and a friendship with that trust us.
Pretty simple, folks. Be loyal, buy local, and buy from Big John's Closeouts in downtown Elizabethton, where they hammer high prices. Proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. New man on the mound for the Cyclones. Seth Holly gets the baseball from Cole Crosby. We'll see what Seth's numbers are here as we see the Patriots load them up with nobody out here in the 5th inning. We lead at 4-0. So Holly's going to try and put out the fire here. Bases jammed up. Holly, 12 innings of baseball. He's given up 26 hits. He struck out 9, walked 4. 23 runs, only 11 of those have been earned, so he's had some leaky defense behind him. This is what Seth can do. Bases loaded for the top of the order, Luke Blevins. Squares the bunt, brings it, pulls it back, and it is a strike called. Hodge at third, second is Toole, first is Jones. Nobody out in the 5th. We're up 4-0, but they're threatening. So Seth Holly, the junior, brings it. And it's a fastball, misses outside 1-1. Don't forget tomorrow night, it's senior night. Come say thanks to the 5 seniors. They're good ones. J.D. Hooks, Justin Whitehead, Jack Blevins, Rhett Slagle, and Jackson Buckles. 1-1 pitch, shot, line shot past the diving Reese. 1 run scores. And they'll stop him at third. It's an RBI single for Luke Blevins. 4-1. That's the first run of the season scored against the Cyclones. We'd outscored them at this point 21-0. So Blevins, RBI, plating Hodge from third. It's 4-1. Bases stay jammed, still nobody out. Here's TK Crowder, a single and a fly out to right. He's 1 for 2. So as we said earlier in the broadcast, Evan Carter deep twice this past weekend at Dodger Stadium. Sweet. Strike called. In fact, on my phone, I got this really cool-looking picture of Evan Carter and Shohei Ohtani. Pretty good company. Top hitters of the ball game it had from Major League Baseball, Evan Carter, Rangers, and Shohei Ohtani for the Dodgers. That's pretty cool to be on the same page with arguably the best player in baseball right now. Maybe ever, but certainly right now. Yep, same stats. You're right. 1-1 pitch. Shot, line shot to Reese. Carter doubles him off at second, and they got him. Nice job. Carter Reese, heads up play. Oh, that's a great play. That's a huge play. It's a double play ball. Line shot, line out 4, and 4-6 in the force play. Double play ball, 2 down. And the runner could not score from third. That is huge. What a play by Carter Reese at second, with help from Ryan Casting at shortstop. Here's Smith, a walk and a fielder's choice. 6-4 and a grounder to Casting, out to Reese for the force play. Back in the 4th inning. So you go from bases loaded, nobody out, to 2 out, only 1 run in now. 4-1 Cyclones. That will loom to be a big play in this ball game. You wait and see. Double play ball. What a heads-up play by Carter Reese. What I like about Carter, he's got a 10th grader beside his name. We got him for 2 more years. Pitching. Bad handle pop. Could be the inning. Slagle coming hard, angling for the right field foul line, and Seth Holly puts the fire out. Great job of Seth Holly. And the Cyclones could have been really damaged with a bases loaded, nobody out. They only allow 1 run. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. We'll be joined by Dr. John Mitten. Doc's in the house. Be right back after this.
Hey there, neighbors. Todd Houston here with the Elizabethton Church of Christ, wishing you a very happy new year and a wildly successful 2026. I'd like to invite you to come and get to know our family here at Elizabethton as we are seeking to be more like our Lord every day. We're no perfect people, but we're a people that love the Lord and love you. We'd love to get to know you. If you'd like to join us, our times are at 10 and 11 a.m. on Sunday, 6:30 p.m., and then again Wednesday evening at 7. You can find us on Facebook or at elizabettoncoc.org.
Millions of dollars of furniture in stock right now. Are you tired of hearing what you want is sold out? We have the largest selection of in-stock furniture in the area. We receive truckloads every day of special buys ready for you to pick up today or have delivered. Come get your new furniture at Cannon's Furniture in downtown Elizabethton.
We go to the bottom of the 5th inning, joined by Dr. John Mitten. Last time we were together, we both about puked down at the regional basketball game. Remember that?
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah, that was a tough one. I will go to my grave. I don't normally say this, but I'll go to my grave. But we had Evan Chambers that last 3 minutes and 16 seconds. We lose by 5. He had 16 points against them. They couldn't stop him. He gets hurt, blows out that knee. Still blown out. He's gone for baseball, too. But it was a good run. Lucas Honeycutt really got those kids turned around playing well. It was great. So, but he's here with me tonight, ready to go. Here's Bo Armstrong leading things off. Bo with a single and a pop out to short. I'm sorry, a walk and a pop out to short. He scored a run. So Blevins in relief of Smith here in the 5th inning. Swing and a miss. What a play out at second, Doc, by Carter Reese. Big play, get that double play ball.
Yeah, it was great. Seth did a good job coming in and doing his job, too. You come into a jam like that, bases loaded, no outs. I mean, that's a real test, especially for somebody like him coming in relief in a conference game. And, to make that play, all the guys to make those plays and get out of that jam with one run, you count that as a win when you get back to the dugout.
With a pulled hamstring by Jack Blevins, Carter Reese has been pressed into second base duties and doing very well. 1-1 pitch. Downstairs, started to and held off at 2-1. Cyclones lead at 4-1. They had a bases load on the top of the inning and nobody out, which had big inning written all over it, and Seth Hawley slammed the door on him. Inside and tight, it's a strike called, 2-2. Cyclones with 5 base hits in the ball game. 2 of those by Elijah Ambrose down that number 9 spot. 2-2 pitch. Upstairs. Full count. Checking the calendar today, and I'm thinking, yeah, it's really hard to believe. 131 days to kickoff. It will be here before you know it. Cyclone football. We still have spring sports to wrap up. Payoff pitch, 3-2. And it's outside and away. Ball for a good eye by Armstrong to get a leadoff walk here in the 5th inning. Baseball tournament starts on the 29th at Thomas Stadium in East Tennessee State. The district softball tournament's at our place this year. Got track and field, and you've got, of course, boys soccer. It's having a great year. So we got a lot of good things going on in our spring sports programs at EHS. Here's Carter Reese. A sack bunt, and Reese on the air. Drops a bunt, third base side. That's a good one. Fielding, throwing, has a hurry, and Reese is safe. Great job, Carter Reese. Hustling down the line on a bunt single. Runner goes to second. Third baseman charge, Braylon Mullins, had a pretty good angle on it. He pumped that second pump, got him. He pumped once, pumped twice to throw it, and Reese is hustling. Base hit for Carter Reese. Here's Holtzclaw, popped out of the catcher and foul ground in the bunt attempt and struck out to end the third. He's 0-2. So Carter Reese, the sophomore, making his presence felt out here with a big defensive play now. Hustling bunt single. Runners at second and first, nobody out at the bottom of the 5th. We lead at 4-1, trying to add to it. So far in the regular season, we've outscored them 25-1. Squares the bunt and fouls it back. You come watch this club, or you watch us on the video here, and we appreciate you doing. A lot of people have. We're very appreciative of that. You'll see a team that's running all the time, Doc. They are on the move. They don't mess around. We got a couple thrown out tonight, but we're very aggressive on the base paths.
Yeah, I like to see the guys, being aggressive. I know Mike and Joe and those guys coach them up really well to, read pitchers' moves, be aware of what's going on the field all the time. And, a lot of high school coaches really depend on, one pitch at a time and making the call from third base or from the dugout. But it gives them a lot of freedom. Sometimes that results in a handful of mistakes. But, under good coaching with the right type of situation, usually it ends up paying off more often than it hurts you.
Holtzclaw waits on the pitch from Luke Blevins. 2-1, nobody out. Infield pinched in at first base a little bit by your first baseman, Quentin Thompson. So Holtzclaw with a active bat. Let's see if he can put a little pop in one here. 0-1 pitch, squares the bunt, pulls it back, and it misses outside, 1-1. So tomorrow night we'll go in there, and we'll catch the senior night. I think it's right around 5:15, thereabouts. First pitch is at 5:30. Big doubleheaders. Crockett. We're tied for the second place in the league right now. But again, they're playing Boone tonight. Bunt, pops it up, charging. That's going to be trouble. It's got a funky backspin on it. He's safe. Popped it up. Blevins came off the mound, tried to catch it. Had some mojo on it. It bounced and bounced back towards home plate like it did have topspin on it. And Holtzclaw's with the bunt single. They're loaded up, nobody out. What a funky,
It's one of the
but we'll take it.
sacrifice bunting's one of the most underestimated plays in baseball, especially at this level. And I think most people don't give pitchers and fielders enough credit when you field one correctly. It's really hard to do. I mean, it takes a lot of practice, a lot of rehearsal to not just field the ball right but make the throw. So putting the pressure on the defense is the right thing to do in this situation.
Holly swinging a miss, infield pulled in. Bases jammed, nobody out in the fifth. Holly, an RBI single back in the second, his third of the season. And grounded out to lead off the fourth, and a nice play by the shortstop, Lingerfeld. 0-1 pitch, and it's downstairs, 1-1. Third base, Bo Armstrong. Second base, Carter Reese. First base, Marshall Holtzlaw. Back-to-back bunt singles. Gives us a total of 7 base hits in the ballgame now. 4-1 Cyclones. So Crowder will talk to his catcher, make sure the signals are what they wanted. They're on the same level on the signals. So tomorrow night, again, it's Crockett coming to town. Again, Boone's 6-2 in the league. They play Crockett tonight, or are playing. They're 4-2, so one of those will have 3 losses when the dust clears in Jonesboro. So we will have them here 2 tomorrow night and 1 on Wednesday at Jonesboro to complete the 3 games of the regular season. So these 2 tomorrow night got weathered out back in March. So we got a double dip for senior night tomorrow night. Hope you'll come by and cheer these kids on. They deserve it. 1-1 pitch, meeting over the mound. Let's see what big Seth Holly can do. He can step into one and drive it. Got a chance to help his RBI lead here. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2. His RBI total, I should say. He has 3, but did an awesome job coming in for Cole Crosley last half inning. Put that fire out. They had the bases loaded, nobody out. Couldn't produce. 1-2 pitch to Holly. Check swing, foul ball, first base side. Yep. Joe Brown took a little time to call that and fouled a little obvious, sir. So he's your home plate umpire. James Stutes on the bases tonight. On deck is Elijah Ambrose, who's 2 for 2 in that 9 spot. Absolute gorgeous night for baseball here at the stadium. I mean, you can't draw it up any better than this. Blevins will bring it. 1-2 pitch. Bad handle foul. Tails away from playing service back over top of the umpire's office and room, so it's 1-2. Same weather tomorrow night, so it's a great night to come out here and get you a hot dog and soda pop in the concession stand and cheer on the Cyclones. 2 big games chasing that regular season title. 1-2 pitch. Jammed in, ground ball. Base hit to right field. 1 hit score, 1 run scores. Coming in, another run will score. Great job by Seth Holly. 2-run single, plating Bo Armstrong and Carter Reese. And Holly picks up 2 more ribbies, and he'll go to second because they weren't paying any attention, and Seth scampers down to second. My point being that aggressive base running. So 2 more RBIs. That's 3 in the ball game now. So Armstrong's in. Carter Reese is in. Down at third is Holtzclaw. Out at second now is Holly. Still nobody out for Ambrose, who's 2 for 2. Bringing it. And an off-speed pitch caught the outside corner, strike 1.
And that's a testament to what they call battling at the plate. He just kept hanging in there. He had those 2 foul balls that just went right down the right field line. He picked the right one and picked the right spot. Man, that was timely hitting. I know coaches talk about that a lot, and I've heard Joe say that quite a few times around campus, and Mike too, but it's not about hitting all the time. It's about getting hit at the right time, and, man, that was big by Seth Holly, helping himself a lot.
Perfectly played ball between first and second. Scores 2. 0-2 pitch to Ambrose. Upstairs 1-2. Cyclones now up 6-1 here in the bottom of the 5th of a scheduled 7. On deck's the top of the order. 2 on, 2 in, and nobody out here in the 5th for the orange and black. Ground ball. Run will score. RBI credit. They're going to go to the plate, and it's offline, and everybody's safe. Run scores. Down to second on the fielder's choice will go Elijah Ambrose. Holly comes to third. And in is Holtzclaw with third run of the inning, and number 7 of the ball game. And still nobody out. Holly at third. Ambrose down at second now. So he came to the plate with a throw to Hayden Jones. It was offline. Not sure that got him anyway, but it was offline. Crowder had to go to the backstop to get it. Top of the order, Whitehead. He leads the club in RBIs with 12. First pitch, shoots it foul. He's got 12 coming into the game tonight. Armstrong's got 12, and now J.D. Hooks has got 12. That's your Ribby leaders. Nobody out, second and third. It's a 7-1 Cyclone lead here. Blevins brings it. Outside, good eye, but a strike called. Caught the corner to Whitehead. And East 0-8 on the season in the league, 4-15 on the season, coming off a win over Twin Springs. Non-conference win. 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Whitehead strikes out swinging, one down. Nice pitch by Blevins. His first punch out of the game. One away for Ryan Casting. Fielder's choice, pop out to short, and an RBI single, his 11th of the season. So a base hit will give him the RBI leadership right now. He can play 2 on a ground ball or anything hit. Get 2 in. There's a shot. That's going to be it right there. It's going to fall in front of the center fielder. 1 run scores. 2 run scores. Casting stops at first with a big 2-run single. His second and third RBI of the ball game. Gives him 13 on the season. Now leads the club. So in will come Seth Holly. In will come Elijah Ambrose. And Casting continues the hit parade. Here's Hooks. A single and a couple of walks tonight. So 2 more RBIs. Here's a shot. That may fall. That will fall. He poked it into right field. Rounding second. Casting coming to third. Here's the relay. Here's the throw. Head first slide. He's in. Safe down at third. Coach Korn pumping that fist in there. He likes that base running with the Cyclones. Down to second. Will play at third as Hooks will be credited with a single. But Casting down at third, and so still only 1 out. Here's Rhett Schlegel. Rhett's had a couple of strikeouts and hit batsmen tonight. Wow. You brought good luck. You need to be up here more often.
Maybe I do.
Yeah. We've opened the barn door here. 5 runs this inning, only 1 out.
Came to Ted Ducker's game the other night, and I showed up and we scored about 3 runs, and then came up the second half of the doubleheader and came from behind and won. So maybe I need to start coming around more often.
You do. You're a good luck charm.
Of course, I'm here for a couple innings at a time. Sometimes I've been here for this whole game. Been fun to watch, but the baseball I've watched this year has been good, Tom. So proud of the guys, both levels, Ted Ducker and our high school guys too.
Here's Schlegel inside, and it's 2-0. So J.D. does his job. Five runs in now. Time is called by their coach, and that may be it. Yep, he's pointing to somebody.
Yep.
Going to be a pitching change. Blevins is done. That gives a chance for Doc. Talk a little bit. What's going on? It is hard to believe. I know your preparation for graduation. It's nuts. Here it is in April, and we're talking graduation, getting ready for it. Talk about it.
Yeah, we've got a lot going on. It's that time of year where, it's spring season for a lot of things, closing out the school year, trying to plan for next year, which we're well into, and then, just trying to get out. That included in some communication today to our staff. I always send some stuff out for the week on Mondays, and, it's good to see and hear of our kids and arts and CTE and athletics too, soccer, track, softball, tennis teams having a great season so far, and here we are at baseball tonight. And we've had some good success with some students participating at state level and honor choir and band and theater forensics, and we just got students everywhere doing a lot of things as we kind of head down the stretch. So just encouraging our staff and anybody out there listening to come out and just check out what our students do. It's more than just 7:45 to 2:45. Our kids are busy all the time. They put in a lot of work, and just to see them kind of display that's really special. So especially on a night like tonight, to be out here in beautiful weather, and then I feel like there's something going on pretty much 7 days a week, Tom. That's just kind of the way it is. But we're heading toward May 22nd, graduation, and it's going to get here quick.
Here's Schlegel, 3-0 count to the big guy. A couple of runners on, 1 out. He'll take a big rip and foul it back at 3-1. 5 runs on 5 hits this inning for the Orange and Black. We've blown it open. It's 9-1 now. Still only 1 out of the inning. We got him runners at second and third. Casting down at third, out of second with a hustling play is J.D. Hooks. Blevins stays in the game. 3-1 pitch, and it's a foul. Look out towards the Cyclone third base dugout. Count runs full now. On deck will be Bill Armstrong. We have batted around here in the Cyclone fifth innings. We approach the 9 o'clock hour here on a Monday night. Double hitter tomorrow for Senior Day. Got to be here to cheer these guys on. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Schlegel strikes out, 2 down. Went down to the well, couldn't get it, 2 out in the inning now for the Orange and Black. And here's Bo Armstrong. We batted around. He led things off with a walk. So 5 runs on 5 hits. Got still 2 men out there to drive in if he can. And Bo can. So Blevins will get his sign from Crowder and bring it. First offering is downstairs, ball 1. Bo Armstrong, again, right there, the club leadership with 12, although Casting's taking it over now with his 3 tonight. He's got 13 RBIs. Foul back. Asked Bo and Buckles, both, you got the basketball out of it? He said, oh, yeah, basketball's out of us. We're baseball. Took a while to adjust, and so he's batting .370.
Every time I see those guys, they look like they've grown, Tom.
They have.
They're not stopping.
1-1 pitch.
Maybe
Strike 2 called. Nice pitch. Yeah, they are getting bigger. Buckles and Armstrong, they're getting thicker and taller. You got it. Blevins shakes off side 1, wants number 2. Nope, wants number 3 now from TK Crowder. And now Bo says too much time. He'll back out. 2 on, 2 out, and 5 big ones in here in the 5th for the Orange and Black. Blevins delivers the 1-2, and it's
pitch
downstairs, not by much, 2-2.
Pitch good take.
Count levels at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Blevins brings it. Fly ball, pretty well tagged. Going back, and they're going to get to it, and he does.
Good play.
Nice job of the center fielder. Did he make the catch? He did. He fell down. He held on to a nice job of the center fielder. Ran a long way to make it. Inning is over. But the Cyclones, 5 runs on 5 base hits. No errors. We left 2. We played 5. It's all Elizabethton 9-1. We go to the 6th inning. Back after this from one of our great sponsors, Brumman Sports Shop. You're watching Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball. Brumman Sports Shop in downtown Elizabethton with your favorite school's T-shirts, polos, or hoodies. They can put your school, church, or company's logo on lots of different styles of hats, including Nike and Richardson and now Travis Matthew. Windbreakers, sublimated shirts, pullovers, koozies. They can order for any area school and your favorite team. Dry fit sleeveless hoodies, Nike dry fit t-shirts, women's and toddler sizes. You can order any uniform for any sport, including the pants or shorts from Brumman Sports Shop. And they always have a clearance rack to save you money. Plaques, trophies, medals, and ribbons, and all the engraving is done in-house. And they offer hard-to-find Letterman jackets of your favorite school for guys, ladies, and now elementary and middle school athletes too. And they offer all the different sports patches as well. Brumman Sports Shop, downtown Elizabethton, Facebook, Instagram, website, BrummanSportsShop.com, phone 542-2321, Brumman Sports Shop in downtown Elizabethton. We go to the 6th inning. Cyclones with a 9-1 lead here. Seth Holly will go to work on the Sullivan East Patriots at 4, 5, and 6. Lingerfeld, Thompson, and Warren. Sure hope you'll come tomorrow night and cheer these guys on. They would love to see a good crowd out here for senior night. And it will be several things. Great weather, Cyclone baseball, and a doubleheader. Season's winding down. Not many home games left. It's senior night. And it's a big game, big doubleheader in the conference race. So it'll be Lingerfeld against Seth Holly. We're joined by Dr. John Mitten. Dr. J's got us for he's kind of comes, he's like a stealth. He's in, he's out. So he's in till I see him get up and he'll pat me on the shoulder and he's gone. So, and I understand.
It's that easy. I appreciate you covering our kids and highlighting what's going on.
Oh, absolutely.
Really mean it, man. It means a lot to get out here and then, of course, be around for senior night. JD, Justin, Jackson, Rhett, Jack. Golly, if I could list off all the seniors that we've got in spring sports right now, we'd be here all night. But it's a testament to to them and their commitment. And senior night's popping up all over the place these last couple of weeks, going into tournaments. So we appreciate all of our seniors and appreciate what you do for highlighting them the way that you do, bringing it into people's living rooms or their cars or their back pockets or whatever it happens to be. So we appreciate you.
You're very kind. Love doing it. Love the orange and black.
Go Cyclones.
1-0 pitch. Ground ball. Back up the middle. Into center field. Leadoff single by Lingerfeld. Peyton Lingerfeld with base hit for Sullivan East, only number 4 of the ball game. So I got some cool news over the weekend. I got to brag on mine. I don't get a chance to brag on her much. She's a great kid, but she was asked and accepted to go to Girl State this summer. Aiden Cole's going to go for the boys, and London Taylor's going to go for the girls. Both are juniors.
That's new news to me. You're ahead of me, Tom. I didn't know that.
I'm so proud of her.
That's a great opportunity, man. For kids to get to go to that. Golly, it's an experience.
Yep.
It's really good. It's one of those things that'll intimidate the heck out of you when you get there, but by the time you leave, you don't want to leave. And they've got a science figured out that's really good for leadership development, being able to, get exposed to students who across the state who think a lot like you do, in leadership. And so it's a great thing. American Legion's been sponsoring that for years, and our local posts have done a good job just getting behind the kids and sending them. For our school system and county systems around us, and it's just good for kids. It's good development for kids and leadership, and that's awesome that they're going to be representing us this year. So,
throw it first. I like bragging on everybody else's kids. Sometimes I like to brag on mine a little bit.
You got to.
So we're sitting at Cracker Barrel. She says, "Oh, by the way, I'm going to go
Cracker Barrel, yeah.
I'm going to go to Girl State." I was about to spit food across the table. I said, "What?" So I'm going to Girl State. I said, "Well, that's a big deal." "Well, I guess. I don't know." I said, "No, it is." Fly ball.
It is a very big deal.
Slagle over there to make the catch. One away. He'll try and double him over. Go back to first, and he almost got him. He did. What a play by Slagle.
Hosed him.
Doubled him off.
What
a throw by Red Slagle Cannon.
Good scoop by Bo, too, man.
Absolutely. Bang, bang, our second double play ball turned in this evening.
A back foot laser.
Wow. We will see him on the mound tomorrow night. I would feel very confident without talking to Mike would be he and Jackson Buckles will be your starters at Crossing went tonight. So Red Slagle throws him out at first and a bang, bang double play ball. What a play. And you're right, what a scoop tag by Bo Armstrong on the force play. 2 out, here's Warren. Wow.
I thought I was going to have to go back downstairs. I may need to just sit here for a little while, Tom, while things are going good.
You need to bring you some popcorn up here tomorrow and some orange and black pom-poms because you're a good luck charm. Stay right here.
I've got some. I don't have any popcorn, but I've got those pom-poms.
You got the pom-poms. 1-0 pitch. Man, it really has been a great school year. There's been so many great things going on athletically, academically. I go back to Jerry winning that big $30,000 check for our ag teacher. Got named Ag Teacher of the Year.
Yeah, man, that's so cool.
It just goes on and on. Our kids doing great things. 2-0 pitch. And it's down and away. JD froze it, but not to the liking of the umpire. 3-0 here. 2 out of the inning in the 6th. We lead at 9-1. I got to pick 2 players a game tonight, man. It's going to be tough. We've had kids all over the field playing well tonight. 3-0 pitch. Taking. Strike call. 3-1. Top of the 6th, 2 out. We lead at 9-1. We're talking to Dr. John Mitten, the principal of EHS. 3-1 pitch. Here it comes, and fouled it back.
Pitch.
Bryce Van Huss, big news from Bryce.
How about that?
Going to NC State with Coach Gainey to be his, I guess, grad assistant. I'm not sure in what capacity, but they asked him to go.
Right. Yeah, he's there now. He actually sent me some pictures this morning, and pictures of the practice facility up there. Man, you talk about a classic-looking place. It's just it's a different environment from what he's.
Ground ball to Armstrong at first, covering Holly, and he got him. Nice play. It's one of the hardest plays in baseball, Doc. He's a first baseman and a pitcher.
Yeah. That's why he practiced it.
And they played it to perfection, and that will be the inning. We'll come back and talk about that before he takes off. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Cyclones leading it big. We go to the bottom of the 6th. We lead at 9-1. You're watching Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
We're proud to help our region move forward and help reopen every business we can.
Back at Northeast Community Credit Union Ballpark, Dr. John Mint, we were talking about Bryce going on as a grad assistant. Coach Gainey asked him to come with him, and so he left Knoxville, graduating, and moving on. He's now wearing red and black. Looks good in Wolfpack red and black, too. So does his father, and so does his mother, by the way.
Yeah, I joked with him when I found out about it, that, and even, Mr. Van Hus, too, that we can work in some bright red with some cyclone orange. We'll make it work.
Yeah.
I can pull for the Wolfpack. It's proud of Bryce. It doesn't seem like he's been gone that long, and really hasn't. He got a big head start at EHS with a lot of dual enrollment credits, which kind of put him ahead of the schedule, and at UT, which our dual enrollment program does that for a lot of our students, and so he got through there as a manager. Probably the thing I'm most proud of for in his situation specifically is just how he's taken so much initiative to go above and beyond, and you don't realize, I didn't realize until I saw it in action and talked to him about it, about what all those guys really do behind the scenes to make a season happen. I mean, they do so much, and a lot of times I'm sure it's a thankless job, but consistency and persistence on a job like that, it raises people's eyebrows. Coach Gainey obviously saw something in him that could provide a ton of value at NC State, and I'm confident that it's going to. But it's just so proud to see somebody from our hometown take a next step like that and have a chance to kind of live out their dream, even though it's not in orange, a little bit of a darker red color. We can still live with it. So, go Pack might be something we'd be saying for a little while for him. So, congratulations to Bryce. Proud of him.
Cody's daddy's halfway on because it's red and black, so we don't have orange, but he's got red. So, see you soon. Thanks for coming by.
Make it work. Yes, sir. Go Cyclones. Thank you, Tom.
Reese, leadoff single into left field for the Cyclones second baseman. Carter Reese had a night tonight, folks. He's played very well defensively, and now with a base hit. So Carter Reese, his second base hit of the ball game. Leadoff single for Reese, base hit number 10 of the night for the Cyclones, and here is Marshall Holtzclaw. He had a bunt single his last time up. He has struck out and popped out and foul ground to the catcher. Bottom of the sixth inning, we lead a 9-1. East gets one more shot at the top of the inning. Bad handle pop. And it'll be the second baseman, Hayden Jones, making the catch, one down. Nice catch by the second baseman for East, one away. Reese stays put at first.
Number 20, Seth Holly.
Here's Holly. Pitching nice tonight and with 3 RBIs on the evening. He's 2 for 3 with a couple of singles and driven in 3. Pitching, taking, and it's a fastball. Braylon Mullins now, the new pitcher. He's in it from third base. So they've had Jonah Smith, Blevins, and now Mullins in at third, pitching. The third used tonight by Coach Taylor for East. 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. No chance with a stolen base throw down, and Reese is in with an SB. 1 out, 1 on in the sixth inning. We lead it. Cyclones 9-1 over the East Patriots. Elizabethton trying to go to 5-2 in the conference race here. 1-1 pitch. Strike called to Holly. 1-2. Let's see if I can pick up a Crockett Boone score. They're played tonight in Jonesboro. Tennessee High had the night off. One ball, 2 strikes to Holly. Mullins, the righty, will step off and looking back in. Get a score here if I can check it real quick. Boone and Crockett, nah, no score. Not posted. We've scored in every inning tonight to lead this thing 9-1. 1-2 pitch. Holly, fly ball to right field. That will fall for a base hit. Stopping at third will be Carter Reese, and Seth Holly in that number 8 spot is 3 for 4 tonight with 3 RBIs.
Now batting the left fielder, number 18, Elijah Ambrose.
Here's Ambrose. Elijah 2 for 3 tonight in that 9 spot. 11th base hit of the ball game for Elizabethton. We've had a run in the first, second, third, fourth, and 5 big ones last inning. To lead at 9-1, he scored their lone run in the top of the 5th inning. Yep. Ambrose swinging versus squaring to bunt, and it misses inside ball 1. He's been down up there a couple of times with bunting on his mind. Runners on the corners. 1-0 pitch. Ambrose off the arm of the pitcher, and that hurts. RBI, time is called, and they'll go right out there immediately and check him out. It went right off his arm, and that's got to be a smoker. It ricocheted so hard it went over to the third baseman. Oh, hope he's okay. That immediately Amethyst Crawford, our trainer's out there to look at him. So it'll be an infield base hit with an RBI, but more importantly, how's Braylon Mullins? Coach Corn went out there immediately, and he dropped that glove and was grimacing because that hurt. Ouch. Reese in from third. It's 10-1. Stopping at second is Holly, and at first is Ambrose with an RBI infield base hit. And so Amethyst, our trainer out there from Physical Therapy Services. So Amethyst looks like it's going to be okay, I think. Let's see. Where did they lift him? Let's see what they're doing here. So Ambrose gets credit with an infield base hit, an RBI for Elijah Ambrose. And Ambrose, one of our juniors, picks up RBI number 8 of the season for Elijah. 10-1, only 1 out here, so we're run away from a run rule. And there'll be a new pitcher, and Mullins is done. He's okay. That's, at least it looks like from here, he's okay. Shoo, me oh my. New man in now for the East Patriots.
Now on the mound for the Patriots, number 13, Peyton Lingerfeld.
And Lingerfeld will come in from shortstop.
Courtesy runner for the Cyclones, number 12, Bryce Dillard.
So we lead at 10-1 here. There's only 1 out. Got to run it down at third. Will be the run rule. If we can plate him, Holly, that'll be it. So he's at third, and at first is Elijah Ambrose. So Reese singles, pops out Holtzclaw to second. Holly singles in. Carter Reese. I'm sorry, Holly singles and Ambrose drives him in. So Holly 3 for 4 tonight with 3 RBIs in that 8 spot. Ambrose 3 for 4 tonight with an RBI and that 9 spot. So that's what you want on that bottom half of the batting order. We'll talk to Coach Corn and a couple of our players of the game. Holly will be one of them for sure. Tell you what, wasn't an offensive play, but that double play ball turned in by Carter Reese back in the 5th inning was huge in this baseball game. Crowder lined one to him at second. He doubled off the man out at the second base bag. Casting taking the throw, and it was a bang-bang double play ball that went from bases loaded, nobody out, to suddenly 2 out. Really spoiled the inning for Sullivan East. Had big inning written all over it. So Lingerfeld, outstanding quarterback, basketball player, and now pitcher, 3-star athlete at Sullivan East, will be on the mound. The 4th pitcher not used. They've used Smith and Blevins and Mullins and now Lingerfeld. They're the odd man out tomorrow. They'll go to Bethel Christian. This is their odd week in the 5-team league, so this is the only conference game they'll have this week.
Now batting for the Cyclones, third baseman number 4, Justin Whitehead.
So runners at second and first now. For Justin Whitehead. Lingerfeld checks him at second and brings it. Bounces up there, ball 1. Lingerfeld checks him out at second base. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball, bringing it. Popping the cowhide, 1-1. I'd say we'll see our quarterback turn starting pitcher tomorrow night in Red Sligo, one of those 2 games. Fly ball, that should do it. Let's see into the gap. Rounding second. Breaking for home. Here comes the throw. It will be in sliding, and that'll be the ball game. Bryce Dillard. And that's it. Run rule, 11-1 your final. And Dillard and the Cyclones put them away. Final score, Elizabethton 11 and East 1.
Game, ladies and gentlemen.
Cyclones in the run rule, 11-1. We now move to 5-2 in the league and 9-12 overall. East will fall to 0-9 and 4-16. Final score, Cyclones 11, the run rule, and East 1. So we've now outscored them in the 3 games we played them this year. 21-11, 32-1 we've outscored them. Cyclones win it. We'll come back and talk about our players of the game. One of those is Seth Hawley. Got to figure out who the other one is. There's so many to pick from. What a night for Cyclone baseball. Getting ready for the big doubleheader tomorrow night against Crockett for senior night. That is a huge DH. We need you out here tomorrow night. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. You're watching Cyclone baseball. Final score, Betsy in a run rule, 11, and Sullivan East 1. Back after this from one of our great sponsors, the good folks from the Eagle Center. The Eagle Center, downtown Elizabethton, great antique store. Why come shop at the Eagle Center?
We just have so many unique things that tell a story, that add character to your home and conversation, and there's something new to look at every single day. Every time you come in, you won't see the same thing twice, and it's just a good place to shop for those unique gifts.
What's the saying you always use, the cliche?
Things tell a story when people no longer can.
That's it.
We have a building full of things that are just dying to tell stories.
Absolutely. 2 floors, over 50 vendors. Hours are open.
We're open 10 to 5, Monday through Saturday.
Closed on Sundays for the Lord's Day.
That's right.
And you have gift cards too, right?
We have gift cards available.
Yep. The Eagle Center, downtown Elizabeth, one of our great sponsors here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. Be loyal, buy local, and shop at the Eagle Center in downtown Elizabethton.
Thank you, Tom.
One of our great sponsors on Cyclone football, again, the great folks at Ivy Hall Nursing Home. Joseph Taylor, tell us what it's all about.
Yes, sir. We specialize in short-term rehab or long-term care. We accept all major insurances. We accept Medicare, Medicaid. What we really love is people that come in that have had a knee replacement, hip replacement, come to Ivy Hall for some inpatient rehab. We have physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy. We have a full-time respiratory therapist. And Tom, you can see I'm a big guy, so you know I like food. I know good food, and Ivy Hall specializes in home-cooked meals, three good meals a day, You can catch me every day right at the door getting my tray myself.
There you go. That's awesome. How do we find out more about Ivy Hall on social media?
Yes, sir. We have a Facebook page, Ivy Hall Nursing Home on Facebook, or a website, ivyhallnursing.com.
One of our great sponsors, folks. Glad to have them on board. Ivy Hall Nursing Home on Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
This is Pastor Mark Fowler, and we want to invite you to be with us at Pleasant Beach Baptist Church sometime soon. And we're thankful for what God is doing, and we've had visitors almost every week. We have so many people that God is using His Word to accomplish a work in their life. And we want you to come. Now, I think about our society today, and there's a lot of talk about the negative aspects and generations and what's missing and what we're going to do and how do we face this social issue and how do we face that social issue, and that is always the buzz, and if we're not careful we talk like God doesn't have an answer. 2 Timothy chapter 3 we looked at the other night together in our church, and it reminds us that yes, in the last days there's going to be some difficult things come, dangerous times, but the antidote is always God's Word. And so what we're trying to do is to provide Bible answers for today's tough questions. And we're building Believers by the Book. So we want your family to come. We're thankful to have a Sunday school hour and a junior church and master clubs and a youth group and all those things going on. But what we're trying to accomplish is to get the Word of God into the hearts and minds of God's people.
Folks in Port Travis Deli, it's football time in Tennessee, as the late John Ward said. So Friday night, going to the ball game, come by and get your sandwiches. Tell us how you can help us.
Hey, just give us a call, 543-6128, and tell us what you like. White dark bread, we've got ham, turkey, roast beef, corned beef, pastrami, make a good steak sandwich. You want some chicken salad, some pickles and eggs. You know, if you just want a snack, some people just like to snack at the ball game, don't really want to eat a big meal. We can take care of that for you. We got chips and drinks if you want to pack your cooler or whatever. Got anything you need.
Yep, 543-6128 is what you call, or the number you call, and he'll have it ready for you. So if you're heading to the game, how much time should we allow you to get them ready?
Usually about 10 to 15 minutes is a pretty good time.
Yep, 10 or 15 minutes.
10 to 15 minutes, we'll take care of you.
Yep, ready to go. 543-6128. Again, it will be an excellent, excellent opportunity to come by and get some great food.
Yep, love to serve you.
Love to serve you, absolutely. How do you find us on social media?
We got a Facebook page. You can look us up there, leave us some feedback, give us a like.
Yep. Friday night football, Saturday football, whenever you need sandwiches, here's the place to come. Port Travis Deli, 543-6128, one of our great sponsors here on Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Back in the press box, we're joined by one of our players of the game. Both of them are here, but the first one is Seth Holly. Big night tonight. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Talk about you came in, put out a fire. We brought you in. It was in a tough spot. Cole would run out of gas, and Coach Korn tapped you on the shoulder. You came in throwing BBs. Tell us about your pitching performance tonight.
Yes, sir. So Coach Korn said it. We need to make them earn it. Just go out there, do my job, trust that my defense will back me up, and they did, just like they always will.
At the plate, 8th spot tonight, DHing, 3 for 4 with 3 RBIs. You were seeing the ball pretty good. Set me up on those two. Let's start with that RBI single back in the second. What did he throw you?
I believe it was a breaking ball. Just trying to adjust and put it in play.
And you did. Talk about the 2-run single in the 5th inning. That was a sweet swing.
You just get 2 strikes. You're just trying to choke up, do anything you can to put in play and do a job, help out the team. And fortunately, I was able to do that.
So you did it both ways tonight, pitching and hitting. So that's awesome. Big games tomorrow night. We need a big crowd because Crockett's coming for the doubleheader. It's big games.
Yes, sir.
Yep. So what's your favorite sandwich at Port Travis Deli?
Ham and cheese. Has to be.
Go get you one.
Thank you very much, sir.
Congratulations. Keep up the good work. One of our juniors, Seth Holly. All right. Number 21's in here. We've had him up here before. Big night tonight. Grab that microphone, get a little closer. Ryan Casting. I thought defensively, Carter Reese, you guys got that double play ball. When they had something going, I thought that it was huge. Carter got it started. You double got off at second.
Absolutely.
That was a great, big defensive play in that ball game.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Just go ahead and grab there. Get a little closer.
I got you.
There you go. Just grab and talk to me. All right. You knock in, you drive in 3. So let's talk about your swings in the fourth inning, the fifth inning. Both are sweet-looking swings. Tell me about your base hits.
I mean, it's really just for me, just looking for a fastball that I can handle. I mean, I just really believe that I can really hit a fastball pretty much anywhere in the zone. The curveball I really struggle with, so I just got to find a pitch I can handle and do damage on it.
Yep. We go 5-2. We're chasing Boone. They played Crockett tonight. We got Crockett coming tomorrow night. One of those teams will have 3 losses. They played each other tonight, so we got a doubleheader tomorrow. I would assume Rhett's going to pitch and maybe Buckles. I don't know who, but Krosick tonight had a pretty good night and ran out of gas. This guy came in and did a pretty good job, but you played a steady Freddie at shortstop all night, a couple of 3 RBIs, and so you now lead the team in RBIs with 13. We're glad he came over, transferred over. You glad to be a Cyclone?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Oh, we are too. We're glad you're here. What's your favorite sandwich at Port Travis?
Philly cheesesteak.
Go get you one, son. That's good. Go Cyclones. Ryan Casting and Seth Holly are players of the game. Big games tonight. Is Coach Corn behind us? He is. He's in the house. Let's get him in there to wrap this thing up. Man, oh, man, oh, man. What a night. You know, here's the tough part about this. The kid, he'll go out of business. I'll give away all those sandwiches. There's about 4 guys. Just pop it up off. There you go. There's about 4 guys tonight that could have won player of the game easily. Carter Reese, great defense out at second base. That double play ball, I thought that was huge in the ball game.
Yeah, it was big, Tom. And then his executing the bunting game twice there. Had the sack bunt and then kind of the bunt for hit down the third base line there. Two big bunts, and I think it was kind of the spark that got us going. And then with Seth Holly and Ambrose hitting those balls the other way there with runner on third, something we've talked about. And it's to see those guys execute some of the things that we talk about. And, Tom, you know, early in the season when we were struggling and I was frustrated as a coach, they were frustrated as players, we weren't executing the things we work on. You know, like if you're a basketball team and you run a trap and you're not running that well in the game, you know, you're not going to win a lot. And in football, if you do certain things, you know, if the slip screen is your play and you're not blocking it, you're not executing it, and you're not going to win. And I felt like that was some of our issues early. We weren't doing the things that we train and the things we work on. And tonight I thought we got it done.
Very much so. Beat East again on run rule 11-1. So it sets the stage tomorrow night. We talked about this. Boone and Crockett played each other tonight. I tried to get a score, and I don't have one, but they have 2 losses, both of those teams, and one of them's got 3. But Crockett's come tomorrow night, irregardless whether they won or lost tonight. Huge doubleheader tomorrow night. Senior night, great weather. Not too many home games left. All the reason to come out and support these kids.
I tell you, you know, this is a big week, and we have those 2 makeups where we lost on that snow week. And, of course, Coach Miller, does a great job. You know, he's the son of longtime Coach Sonny Miller.
Sonny Miller, yep.
You know, and Sonny and my dad used to go grouse hunting and dove hunting back in the day. But you know, Brian's a great guy, and they have a great team. I'm not sure who they pitched tonight, but I know they've got one guy that's been throwing it by everybody. We just got to come out here and worry about us. We can't worry what if Boone wins or if Tennessee High wins. We just need to focus on the Cyclones.
That's what we'll do. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and give Carter a player of the game, too. Make sure he gets this. Cause
I'll make sure. Well, I don't know. I like that corned beef or pastrami, you know, and the smoked cheddar. So he might
in other
get
words,
it, Tom. He
it
might
may
get
be
it.
scratched out, put Mike Corn up there.
I tell you what, I probably never get one of those. I rely on those guys to get it done, and you know, we as coaches, we try to do our best to put them in position to win, Tom. And you know, it's all on those guys right there, and I'm so proud of them. And you know, they're becoming men, and that's the most important thing.
Yep.
You know, us coaches, you can say what you want to about winning ball games. There's nothing more important than these guys learning to be men, leaders of their community, leaders of their church, leaders of their family. You know, and if they can step away from this program having an idea for that, man, we've done our job.
Tomorrow night we'll honor J.D. Hooks, Justin Whitehead, Jack Blevins, Rhett Schlegel, and Jackson Buckles for senior nights. Come out for that.
Awesome.
We'll do that before the first game, right? It's a doubleheader.
Yep, for the first game.
Somebody asked me if it's 2 7s or a 7 and 5. It's 2 7s, isn't it?
2 7s, real baseball, Tom.
That's
real
what I
baseball.
thought. I said, yeah, it's 2 7-inning ball games, double dip. So big tomorrow night. Let's get home, get some rest. See you tomorrow. Go Cyclones.
That's it. Go Cyclones.
You got it. Make sure Carter gets that.
Will do, Tom. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Good man right there. Appreciate him very much. That's going to do it. We want to say thank you again for being with us. Coach Corn and the Cyclones get an 11-1 run rule. Again, players of the game tonight were Seth Holly, Ryan Casting, and Carter Reese, all three producing tonight. As I said, we could give 3 or 4 of those away. We can't. You'll go out of business, but we want to say thanks to, again, Richard Oakes and the folks at Poor Travis Deli. Right over there is where he is, and so be loyal and support the folks, support your kids for Cyclone Baseball. It won't be too long. We'll be right back out here. 5 o'clock tomorrow. We'll start it for senior night, capture all the pomp and circumstance for senior night 2026. Those 5 great kids and their families: J.D. Hooks, Justin Whitehead, Jack Blevins, Rhett Slagle, and Jackson Buckles. Final score, Becky said Boone beats Crockett. So we'll go with that. If that's the case, and they got 3 losses, and we'll be tied for first place in the loss column with Daniel Boone. So a lot of baseball left before the tournament starts on the 29th at Thomas Stadium at East Tennessee State. Again, final score here, 11-1. Until we greet you tomorrow, we'll be ready to go. We'll bring it to you again tomorrow from right here for senior night. Again, thanks again to Carrie Taylor coming and getting us on there. I'm not sure what happened, but we had technology problems. It was Facebook related, wasn't us. And so she went through all the things, got us on the air. And so we picked up the last 4 innings of the ball game. We win it, going away 11-1. Back tomorrow right around 5 o'clock for senior night. Till then, we'll say, as always, bloom where you're planted, and win or lose, be a good sport. Thanks for watching 2026 Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball. Good night from Northeast Community Credit Union Ballpark